In this video, we will do a countdown of our top 10 tips for survey writing. Tip 10. Avoid influencing responses. There are several things that you can do that might sway responses one way or another, which we'll get to later in this video. Tip 9. Ask yourself, what do you want to know? This is something that you will need to determine before you start to even write your survey. Tip 8. Ask yourself, am I asking the right questions? While that might seem obvious, fine-tuning your plan will ensure that you get straight to the point in your survey and that the data you obtain will be ideal for your purpose. Additionally, when your responses are categorical, consider giving options to your respondents. Tip 7. Ask yourself, am I asking the right respondents? Remember that as you select respondents for your survey, to find valuable information, it is important to avoid bias. This means that you should be purposeful in selecting your sampling technique. For example, if asking about cafeteria food preference, by asking the students in the cafeteria, your survey excludes everyone who doesn't eat in the cafeteria, making it biased. Tip 6. Ask yourself, what will you do with the survey answers when you get them? For example, if you're interested in looking at the correlation between salary and size of home, you need two sets of quantitative data. So instead of asking for salary ranges, a category, get specific numbers. Instead of allowing respondents to state that their home is small, medium, or large, square footage might be more useful. But be careful. If your respondents don't know or aren't comfortable answering your questions, then you've lost them. Tip 5. Consider making your survey anonymous. As you might imagine, a survey asking about salary or GPA is much more likely to be answered if it is anonymous. Tip 4. Spend time and resources thinking about and eliminating biases. Consider factors like your sampling method, making sure that there is an element of randomness. Think about your sampling frame. Are you excluding people who matter? Like in our cafeteria example, it was important to include people who don't go to the cafeteria. This tip takes a deeper level of thought, but it's well worth it. Tip 3. Make sure your wording is neutral. Instead of asking your respondents how much they like or dislike the food in the cafeteria, instead, you can ask them for their thoughts on the cafeteria food. Tip 2. Make your survey short and sweet. This will help you to get a better response rate. By careful planning using our previous tips, you'll be able to accomplish this. Tip 1. Perhaps my most important tip. Conduct a pilot survey first. Ask a few people in your sample to take it first and look at the results to make sure the survey accomplishes what you wanted it to. If not to worry, you can redesign and test it again. Once you've shared your official survey with everyone, getting everyone to respond again to another draft would be quite a challenge. I hope you found these tips helpful. Now go have fun collecting data.